Hello everyone, and welcome to Pitlochry, where we are going to go to the Enchanted Forest. We have been trying to go to the Enchanted Forest for at least 2 years, possibly 3 years now, but the tickets always sell really quickly for this. Like, it's one of those things that as soon as they go on sale you have to buy them because they go really quickly. So we've drove from Edinburgh to Pitlochry. It's about an 1.5 hour drive north of Edinburgh. We're staying in this lovely little bed and breakfast. We have got tickets to go to the Enchanted Forest, which is essentially a forest. It is a real forest, isn't it?
Huh?
It is a real forest, yeah? Yeah. Which is essentially a forest which has been all decked up with lights and things like that. A little bit like the Botanic Gardens that we did last year. So this is how it works. We booked the tickets and we're in Pitlochry right now. The tickets don't have an admission time on them. They have a time to get on the bus. So there's a bus stop here in Pitlochry, which is designed to take everyone out to the forest, and that is what we're doing today. This is Pitlochry at night. They've already got some Christmas lights up, but I'm guessing they're just left up and just happened to be... Oh no, there's another one over there. So yeah, they've got some Christmas lights up in October. So you can see everyone sort of heading the same way right now. Everyone's kind of heading out of hotels and B&Bs and things and heading up towards the bus stop. So just ahead of us there, on the left hand side, that is the queues for the bus. Obviously you have to have tickets, you can't just queue. You have to book in advance. It's a big queue.
How do you get into the queue?
Right there. When enjoying the show, go at a gentle pace. Slow down, don't run. No testing your survival skills. There's a loch in the forest. Don't get too close. Do not touch the lights. Ouch, hot and dazzling. So there's lots of buses, big coach buses like that keep coming in shuttles to shuttle more and more people out. And I think that one there is our one. Here we go. Coach trip to the Enchanted Forest. So the bus took about 5 minutes, if that. But here we are, Enchanted Forest. So every year for this apparently has a theme. This year's theme is the cosmos. Kirsten spotted that it's all constellations projected onto the ground as we head in. First thing you hit, food. Food, hot chocolate, pizza.
Where all the enchanted woodland fairies make
the enchanted pizzas. Looks like they do some fireside talks there before we're getting started. We're still really just heading into it. I don't think we've actually hit anything yet. Look at that. The first thing you hit is an enormous moon. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful big thing. The reflection of it onto the loch underneath as well is just beautiful. You know, I'm looking at the moon there and I'm forgetting to look at these spectacular tall trees here as well. That is beautiful. Isn't that just absolutely incredible? The lights underneath are lovely as well. You know what, there is a short... We've decided to walk round the earth here, which sounds ridiculous, but there is a little path there if you just want to walk in between them. And whenever anyone walks in between, it's like that shot at the beginning of, at the end of E.T. where they fly in front of the moon on the bikes. This is difficult for you to see as well, but this is looking down. Isn't that incredible? shooting stars above us. The thing is here, I will say, if you walk too quick, you miss things, because things start and stop and the patterns change. So we're only at the very start right now, and already it's like, yeah, you have to take your time. We've got quite lucky tonight because it's a beautiful clear night. It's not cold, there's no wind, there's no breeze, there's no rain. We've got a beautiful, calm, not cold night tonight. Kirsten, agree it's not cold?
I beg to differ.
What's cool, as you look back, you can still see the moon and the earth over there. Then we turn round and we've got the Aurora Borealis going on right behind us here now. Kirsten just pointed out that this part is called Head in the Stars. So it looks like there's a map here for as we travel around. Let's try to figure out where we are, what we've seen. You are here, there we go. That helps, yeah. This next area we're going into is apparently called Messages from Space. It's a nice little idea, this, actually. I mean, visually it's not the most exciting, but hear all these sort of little space sounds and little bits and bobs. It's quite nice. So here, and I can't tell if you can see yet, they've got sprinklers spraying up, and they've got mapping projectors onto the sprinklers, projecting lots of different things. But what is difficult is to try to find a spot to watch it, because there's a lot of people. This is called Helios. I don't know if you can tell, but it is on fire. So you can tell as well, that bottom part right there, that's just a reflection. So that's the top, and the water, and then the reflection of the flames. We really have came on a beautiful night for this tonight. It's really calm. It's busy though. I will say it's very busy. It's starting to stagger off a little bit now, but wherever you get to something, all of a sudden the crowds are there again. So next bit here is you can buy sticks of marshmallows, roast them over a nice fire. Unfortunately for Mrs. Broonford here, marshmallows are not vegetarian.
Got gelatin in them normally.
So we're looking back, we're definitely travel around a lot of areas. That's where we were when we were watching the projections of the water. So you kind of don't realise that you're walking through all that at the time, which is a bit of a shame. You're looking at the projections and you're missing the fact that you're walking through that. It's a far better view from this side. Pro tip there for watching that projection on the sprays of water. The first time you come across it, you're on the opposite side of the lake from it, and everyone's there and everyone's watching it from there, and it turns out you're supposed to watch it from the opposite side of the lake. It's a far better view, it's projected at you, so it's looking so much more better, and there's less people there, and more people are walking past because they think they've seen it already. So the first, you can see it in the background here, so the first time you're on the opposite side of the water, and then you go round, and then you come to an actual viewing platform where you can watch it properly. That's where you need to head to. This is starting to feel very 1980s now though.
I don't know, to me it's kind of like something's ran through the forest really fast, and this is the trail of where it's been, you know?
Oh, that's a nice idea, yeah. So like fairies or nymphs or something.
Willows.
Willows, that will-o'-the-wisps. ET telephone up there. Again, you look at all the fancy lights and then you forget just to look at the simple uplifters looking at the trees, because that's just beautiful. And they're so tall. Oh, that's cool.
I have the power.
I want to do it, I want to do it. I have it too. I have the power too.
So the more you touch it.
Kirsten's musical talent shining through now. That's my favourite. It looks like you finish off with a light show across the Loch.
Swans are totally unfazed by this whole thing.
And this is us on the way back out now, heading back to the bus to go back to Pitlochry. That took about an hour?
Yeah, I would say about an hour.
About an hour to head round.
We're quite fast walkers, so.
Yeah, but we didn't rush it.
No.
We did take our time. It was really busy at the beginning, and gradually as you went on it got a bit quieter. It was lovely. It's very calming.
Yeah.
I was saying to Kirsten, sometimes when you're watching some of the light shows, you expect it to build a crescendo and have a big end, but it kind of doesn't. It just sort of fades the same way it faded in, it fades out, and then it starts again. So it's all designed to be continual rather than watch it to a big sort of da and then clap and then go on. It's all. I know what I meant. I think we're going to head back to the beginning now. It looks like there's a queue for the bus now. There wasn't when we arrived.
Yeah.
Get on the bus, back to Pitlochry. And that is us back at the hotel. It was lovely.
It was really nice.
It was
Peaceful.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It was calm, it was peaceful. As long as you take your time and enjoy it, it's really nice. The buses, we were saying, it's like a military procedure. Like they must have like 20 buses that are constantly just picking people up, dropping them off, and then taking people back and just rolling the whole time. So we didn't really wait long either.
No.
10 minutes for the bus there, and then waited 10 minutes maybe for the bus back.
Yeah.
And the bus trip itself was only 5 minutes. So Yeah.
Yeah.
So well worth a nice wee first wedding anniversary for the two of us as well. Nice wee trip out. So if you've enjoyed this, guys, please remember, give it a like, leave a comment, let me know if you've been to this before. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and till next time, bye humans.